a couple of months ago, me and my friends had this sort of area in the school courtyard where we would bang rocks against each other and sort of like make sharpened rocks. There was even like a hose in the middle, so we would just like wetten the rocks for no apparent reason other than to bang rocks against each other and sharpen them a bit. But one day we come back to school and the rocks are moved, and this kind of angers us. We're like, where's our rocks? And then they're like on the other part, and we're like that we don't like the rocks there. So we come up with this elaborate plan to steal the rocks, but under our shirts and hoodies, and move them to a different location. And we just chose a random location, and we chose like a corner in this giant field that probably anyone can see, especially the yard duty, but they're kind of blind when it comes to, kind of like devious acts. But we begin to try and move the rocks. As soon as we pick up the rocks, the janitor comes over and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And we're like, we're working out with the rocks, and we start like doing some weightlifting movements with the rocks to like diverge him from thinking that we're trying to steal the rocks. And in my opinion, that was a pretty big brain move. But we move the rocks to the corner, but I'll keep in mind this is during a recess, so we were walking with rocks in our shirts and hoodies. While a bunch of people were running around and like just playing. It was like weird. It was kind of weird, but we got them. We got the rocks to the corner, and we placed them there. But there were these two kids who were like, "Hey, these are our rocks now," and we were like, "No, these are our rocks like forever." And then we come back, and the teachers find out, and we're like, "Oh man, that's this. What are we gonna do, man?" And we kind of didn't do anything about it. We kind of just left the rocks in the corner. We did come back to them eventually, but we didn't really do anything with them. Like, we would just like mess with them and not do what we were planning to do, because the heist wasn't so successful as we thought it would be, but it was definitely a lot better than we thought it would go, and the rocks are probably still there to this day.
Thank you. That was wonderful. um Thank you for your time, Mr. Potato.
All right, you're welcome.
Have a good day.
You as well.